What's up, family? Day 376 of trading, day 376. Um, did a lot today, man. Did a lot. A few different things, man. I'm glad I have 8 to 10 minutes to talk about it. Let's go over to the E-Trade account. So today we're down 251.35. Total assets are down to $16,015.39. My options account is up $408.80. And I'll let you know what all happened there. And then my shares account is down 660.15, mostly on the strength of UNH because I got more shares of UNH. Only down, less than 6% on the day, but still down 660. And you see that now I have cash purchasing power of right at 1,000. And that's because I actually have to take the 1,000 out and take care of some stuff by Friday. So you might see that this total assets, if nothing else changes, this total assets is going to be $1,000 lighter because I have to withdraw $1,000, which is all good. As far as what I did today, once again, it wasn't maybe like 3,300 in here. I took basically 2,300, 2,000 and change out and transferred it over to my options account. And then my options, the first thing I did is I got a SPY, no, I got a UNH call because I'm expecting UNH. I'll show you on the charts in a second. I'm expecting UNH to get up to about 285. So I got a call, but it went down, which is all good. Went down. I have a week expiration next Friday. It expires. So we're down 290 on that just today, down 50%. That's what happens when you have like short expirations. They move really, really quick. If it went the other way, it would have went up, you know what I mean? Pretty well. Um, Trade Desk, my $100 strike price on Trade Desk gave me $11.92 today. My $80 strike price gave me $54.93. And also notice that now I have 10 contracts each. I had four in a $100 strike price. I had five in the $80 strike price. So I got six and five. So it averaged down to this amount. I think yesterday you might have saw it maybe like 75% down or 70 something percent down. Now it's only 55% down and it's changing direction a little bit. But that's a nice, really, really nice average down for me. Love it, love it. So obviously there's more money in there now. And that's why the net account value is $5,430.25 because there's more money in this account now. It's not exactly what I want. I'll go back to the complete view real quick. I'm trying to keep like an 80-20, maybe max 70-30, 75-25 ratio. And obviously I'm way past that. I'm like 66% shares and 33% um options. So I'm higher in my options than I want to be, but a couple of short expirations and we'll get it back to the ratio that I like. More so 80-20. Um I also got a shorter term trade desk with a $28 strike price that expires February 20th. That one's up already 6%. And I'll show you why I did that. Just expecting a nice little move. It was about time for trade desk to move. SPY got some calls, even though the SPY we're expecting it to be bearish. Got a February 20th expiration on a 690 call on the SPY, and that's already given me 19% profit. Looking for it to go up a little bit more in the next Thursday and Friday, and then we'll go ahead and take the profit because once again, we're expecting it to go down, but just want to take advantage of a short little pop up. Pfizer gave me $120 today, so now we're in the green on Pfizer. I think we've been in the red for a while. Yeah, we have been. Beyond went down 40 bucks, so we're still down 78% on that. I think I got a couple of more no, I still have the 10 contracts on that. Um, hmm. I may go ahead and average down and get like five more. Man, this is so cheap. Have a year and change left in time. So I might go ahead and get a few more contracts on that. And the AAP, I still have the same three contracts. Now that one's up 103%. Today it went up $400. AAP has been moving. So in my shares account, once again, I added 300 shares of UNHG and that went down. So that's why we're down $408 today. The more shares you get, the bigger the moves are going to be. You know what I mean? If it went up $2, I'd have been up $1,200. and it is going to start going up in a minute. So I did a nice little average down. I could have waited an extra day, and instead of paying $11.10 or 39 cents, it could have been 10.79. I could have got 300 shares cheaper. It is what it is, man. I'm in the play. I'm in it for the long haul. And UNH is probably going to keep going down for a little bit too, so I might have an opportunity to average down even more, maybe another, 100, 200 shares. We'll see. I'll show you on the charts as well. TSLL also went down. Tesla, Tesla's probably going to start going up before UNHG does. We'll take a look at the charts and see, but we're down $252.15 on the day on that, and we're down 23% overall. Let's take a look at Tesla. We're on a 4-hour chart. 4-hour chart is showing bearish. I'm gonna take a look at the monthly real quick to refresh my memory. The monthly chart is bullish, so we like that. So we know in the long run it's going to go up, which is what we're expecting, which is why we bought shares, right? The weekly is also bullish. Beautiful. The daily is bearish. So that's why I said, Tesla is on its way down. Hit a nice little support right here. That's a monthly support. So really it should bounce up. We also have the 200 EMA here. We have another monthly or weekly EMA right here. I think that's a monthly EMA. It's ready to bounce up. And we already know that the weekly and the monthly is telling you that we're bullish. So it's ready to pop. Now UNH, every time frame is bearish. So you might ask, why did I get a call option that we talked about earlier? Because it's so far extended away from this EMA, this 10 EMA. So it's going to have to pull up back up. And where should it pull back up to? I'm thinking like 296-ish. This is the day chart. The EMA is right now at 299, almost 300. Here's a support right here at 295. I mean, a resistance at 295. I'm expecting it to pop back up there. I believe I have a 295 strike price in UNH. 285 strike price. So if it does get back up to 295, you're talking about $1,000 in the money for me. So that's why I took that play. It still may go down because once again we are bearish. It may come down to this next support right here. But typically UNH moves like $10 at a time. What do we move today? About $8, from yesterday's close. So, even if it comes down, I have until next Friday for it to pop back up. So that's why I made that play. Um, Take a look at AAP. AAP is the one that gave me some good money and definitely bullish. I think it's bullish on the daily, weekly, and monthly as well. It is still bearish on the weekly, but you see it curling up, and that's why we got that big pop. Let's check the monthly. Monthly is still bearish. So, hopefully everything crosses and it keeps popping up. Looking for some upper targets up here. $72. I think we're also looking at 87, close to 90. So the monthly is going to take a while to, to make it doesn't make any sudden moves. It's a monthly chart, monthly candles. So the weekly popping up is the big money move, should get me some bread. And the fact that the daily is already bullish and the 4 hour should also be bullish. It is, a great signs, great signs. And then I did like a little speed line on the hour chart, and you see, it hasn't broken support yet. So we are still climbing. Love that. Love it. Trade desk. Trade desk is up 9 cents today. Um, it did break didn't continue above this support, but it may pop up. This is a resistance. This is a support right here. So I'm looking for it to definitely travel between these, which is why I took the shorter term option. I have this February 20th expiration with a $28 strike price. And if it gets to 29, we in the money. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to pull up, you know, and travel in between these. It probably is going to hit the EMA first, right at 29 bucks and then bounce down. So 29 is a good target. Pfizer is up $1 today. Pfizer, we have a $35 strike price. And once again, 10 contracts. I'll just be waiting, but it is trending up. It definitely is bullish on the 4 hour. May not be bullish yet on the day. It is bullish on the day. That's a great sign. And then looking on longer term, where's it headed? Also bullish. And then if the monthly is bullish, no brainer. Monthly is still bearish, but trending up, right? Love it. Love it. Beyond is beyond, man. The SPY. Let's talk about the SPY. Once again, expecting the SPY to drop down, but on the monthly chart, it is bullish. On the weekly chart, it is bullish. And on the daily chart, it is still bullish, even though it's curling down, but definitely trying to take advantage of a nice little pop-up. This is a support right here. It opened up. This is the day chart, so it opened up here, dropped down, hit the strong support, 50 EMA, and looking for it to bounce. It already started bouncing. That's why it closed up here, as opposed to, it came as low as here. Came as low as here. Came on up. I have a 690, 690 strike price. So, I mean, a couple more dollars up, and we'll be in the money for intrinsic value. But as you see, we already have extrinsic value because we have a couple more weeks until it expires, and that's why we're up 20% already. Can't beat that with a bat. I mean, so once it gets to 690, everything above 690 will give me like an extra $100 thereabout. Take a look at the delta on the options. So for right now, for every dollar it goes up, it's going to give me 50 cents. That's what the delta means. Change. Delta means change. Not change like give me change for $1. It means change in price. For every dollar goes up, it's going to be 50 cents. And then 50 cents times 100 because options control 100 contracts. 100 shares, I'm sorry. They control 100 shares. So that's where you take that 100, multiply it by 50 cents. So for every dollar, it's going to go up. For every dollar in the money, above 690, it's going to go up. Um, Let me say that again. For every dollar from right now, for every dollar that goes up, I'm going to make 50 bucks. All right. That's simply put. That's what the 50 delta means. If it was a 60, 0.60 delta, it'd be 60 bucks. If it was 0.7, it'd be 70 bucks. 100 times 70 cents would be $70, right? All right. That's enough math, man. Enough math. If you don't know that, you shouldn't be trading options. So forget about it. So that's what we're looking at. I was looking at Oracle. Oracle's is one that I expect to probably pop up, maybe come down, then pop up to come back to this EMA. But since I didn't do Oracle, since I don't own any shares in it, so that's why I ended up doing UNH because I own shares of UNHG. I own 600 shares of UNHG. So I went ahead and got calls on UNH as a hedge. Make some money because it's still going to keep coming down most likely. So if I can make some money, on the bounces up, then that takes care of some of the losses that I'm getting from the shares right now. And then I'll take that profit and I'll probably try to buy more shares because I know at some point it's going to go up and it's going to go up nicely. Or get some METU. METU is ready to pop. I took the profits from METU the other day to do a lot of these things and METU is ready to go. Super ready to go. So, maybe I'll take some profits. But you see right now, total gain is negative $1,637.36. So it would be nice to get some money from the options on UNH. You know, maybe I could get like a little 20, 30% profit on UNH, 40% profit. Take that money and average down on some UNHG shares or get some METU or get some more contracts of Beyond. Probably not going to get any more contracts at AAP. I think that ship has passed. I'm already up 100%. So getting it right now would be not necessarily playing myself because there's still more room to go, but I'm already up 100%, man. It's not a good buying opportunity. Now, if it comes back down, then yeah, I'll get some more, but not likely. Not likely at all. Um, yeah, if anything else, I'd probably get more options here at Trade Desk. Maybe try to get up to 15 each. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Other than that, man, that's my time. Once again, today we are down $251.35. Total assets $16,015.39. Tomorrow's another trading day. Tomorrow's Thursday. Keep you posted, let you know what happens tomorrow. All right. One love.